get better.
Yeah, he did get better.
I could have been
No,
in the
but I'm
finals
talking
3
about in
straight years
general.
too if I didn't get sent out.
Damn. Tell me when you send a trade to
Because
though.
I've beat unruly.
I see it. I see it. Alright, I
I've beat
agree.
unruly every season except this one. I would have beat him in the freaking Eastern Conference Finals.
Wait, what's the name of that team you just sent it to? What's the name of it? Oh, okay.
Would I get Pascal Siakam?
Control.
I think. They got Killian Tilly. I remember this nigga used to be a goat. Who hasn't Hayward?
He's on a CPU team.
About to say who? Gordon Hayward.
Bro, what's his name? Andrew Wiggins snapped in like the last.
Yeah, he did.
Like the last 3 minutes.
He did like 3 straight threes or something like that.
Yup, and he minded the cat, bro. He's snapping too. MVP cat in the building. They're the best center in the NBA, going crazy.
Nah, Nikola Jokic, niggas gonna say Nikola Jokic. I don't think he's
Jokic, nah. If anything, I would put Cat and Joel Embiid over Jokic any day. Oh, he invited me.
The people are gonna say it's Jokic. A dog in sports analyst.
You don't want to start with.
He's very unique though.
Hey man, it's either it's all or nothing for this season because I'm losing Embiid this season.
Alright, it's time to play more again. Alright man, this man I'm playing is 3-1, so I'm guessing he might be good. I'm not.
You in the Madden League?
Yeah.
Bro, I lost 28-6 against my name.
I just need 2 tackles for losses or like 2 sacks or something with
Hey, Huss.
What's his name? What's up, Jay?
Someone put this I got this trade. It's really easy. It's a center for center. It's JaVale McGee for Cole Merrill. Cole Merrill is a 7
I tell you what, we have an
JaVale McGee
absolutely perfect Midwestern
James
afternoon
Love
for
for 73
football, and
niggas on
EA
the
Sports brings you
Hey,
coverage of
man.
the NFL
That should
from
work.
Paul Brown Stadium in
But he's weak
Cincinnati.
though.
The enthusiasm in the
Cole Merrill is
Cincinnati
very
crowd
weak.
in full effect a
Yeah.
moment ago as their
Still
Bengals
seven
took the
three.
field to the delight of this sold-out crowd.
Still 7-3.
No, he's not my backup. He's got my
AJ,
third.
you know I got Kristaps Porzingis now, right?
Yeah, no.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken
You
successfully.
just love 7-5 niggas, don't you?
I just have to
Practice
do
a
that.
game in like an hour. What?
Who said that? Crush. Oh my, I'm asleep.
I think it said in an hour. That's so.
Why would you want to trade down the narrative?
First carry for the
He's better
former
than
Falcon,
every
Tevin Coleman. And he's
Go,
upended
Coleman.
at the 33 following a good
Nah, I
pick
just
on
want
the
that
beat.
height. And JaVale McGee isn't getting in the
here
game.
in the first half.
Them are
You've
gonna be my
got to
third
take some
team.
pressure
I
off
already
this
have
young
two.
quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Yeah, exactly. It's just that height for niggas.
I don't even have Mars on the
Yeah, you can
defense.
send it,
Two
Biggie.
now from the
You send it,
33.
Biggie.
Somebody stole it from me. I was hot too. I was looking for free agency, man.
It's alright. Man, I remember I was the first person to use Cole Merrill and put his name on the map.
That's complete to
Oh,
Evans, his
really?
running back.
And that was when I had a
So you put his name on the map. I didn't want to
2
ring with
yards,
him,
good
right?
enough for a first.
Nah, but I made it known. I was the first
That was a
person
pretty
to
favorable
start going off and
situation
Mary.
there. What would you call
And
that?
then after
Section
that,
Oh, Jay?
Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him
What do
get
you
the
mean we
first
won a
down,
ring?
and that's exactly what he did.
Ball up to the 35
The
now
Huss.
as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
Let's go. That boy Chris. Oh, that's not even Christian Kirk.
Give him 19 there as the drive.
Jay really turned into the news.
Oh, this is a special game because
Andy Isabella was the top receiver in this year's class
Yeah,
out
look
of
at the matchups. This
UMass.
is actually
He
good.
dominated
Jay,
his senior
he
year
turned
there.
into Santos.
1,700 yards, 13 touchdowns.
What do you mean?
They really
Shaq
say that he
Lucas
can
was on
just
my
take
team
a
last
top
year, and
off the
now
defense. He ran a
doing it.
4.3140 at the combine.
You were
Third
dominant for a
fastest of
good
all
span
the
of time, and then
10Ds.
you had
And then he was taking 60 seconds.
don't
A lot
talk
of
like
experts
that.
think he was a major
Don't
bargain with
talk like
loads of
that.
potential.
it's only because as of late, man, shut up, nigga. I don't want to explain myself.
Yeah, you
Second and
suck.
9, just a yard on that last run.
How do you tell me that I suck when I just beat you last night?
You beat me by 1 point.
No, Dark, that doesn't
Play
matter.
action, it's Murray.
And I hit the shot. They say it was a 2, but it's clearly a 3.
No, it wasn't. That was clearly a 2,
On the
actually.
play back at the
Don't
45-yard
be
line.
delusional. But
It'll be a
whatchamacallit?
loss of a yard, and all
I
of a sudden here it's third
I just haven't
down.
had a. I mean, in terms of like the first year, okay, yeah, but like, dude, you can't expect me to win now with Giannis and Cat on the same team and stuff like that. Like, come on, be reasonable.
I'll beat you with Giannis and Cat on the same team.
Yeah, but look at your team. You have a good team as well. Like, my best player is an 87 overall. Think rationally. There's no way you can't say it's because it's still.
Well, Chirill's the second best player, better than my 2
Throwing is Murray on third down. Forced out to his
Yeah, I give him props for that, but he still didn't do it
taken
in
down.
a time with the stacked teams now. He did that in the first season.
For the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
He did that in the
You've
first
got to
season
have
where
that
there's
leverage,
reasonable
don't you?
teams,
We always
not
talk
with
about
Giannis
one-man
and Cat.
wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive
Come on,
lineman.
cardio.
It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get
When you
lower
run
than
it
that
over.
defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Somebody trying to run park or override.
Mid-game.
Choked on air.
So here's
I'm
going
at
to the
80
Bengals
bucks.
now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
What the heck, bro? What is this nigga on, bro?
That's Reed.
And he is
There
met
you go.
in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
What is this
That's
nigga
going
on
to go
right
as
now,
a loss of a
Drummond?
yard.
What
As
the
it'll
hell?
be
Oh,
second
Teddy
down. A loss of a yard
like
there to
that.
start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Dalton.
My mother,
His
dog,
throw is
don't
going to be incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, and it's third down. By the way, I got to
I'll put
apologize because
everybody
I
on
just
the board.
realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over
Okay,
your
there you
territory
go,
up here in the
Drummond.
booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is
Yo,
all
that
this
dude-
extra paper?
That boy Giovanni Bernard just burnt everybody
What's going on
out.
here?
Just like that incomplete
Giovanni
pass, I'm going to try to
Bernard,
tighten
nigga.
things up here for this next
The
one.
Bengals.
8
So they'll
Bengals.
come up 1st and 10
No,
now
not
from
in
the
real life,
33.
nigga. Oh my god, this nigga Dark be saying some of the dumbest shit.
How am I supposed to know, nigga? I mean, the person
Because Giovanni Bernard played like in the morning, or I don't know if they played, but they definitely wouldn't be playing this late at 12 o'clock.
What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
That is a
He's going to have to
I sound
eat
like
this one as down he goes. The son Reddick showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Got a man, it's Ross, complete.
Wait.
For a Cincinnati score.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
John Ross, his first touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening
Was he
drive.
really good?
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight.
J-Man.
Now we get to turn it all
Who the
loose.
fuck is that?
Jay, you remember him?
Yeah, I remember him. Chris Paul, what in the...
Is he like good or something?
Ready to go with their next drive at the line. The Cardinal
terrible, but like he's like
they
a
put it
weird.
last time they had it with steps.
Yikes. And y'all know him?
Well, let's just go to the football.
Yeah, well, I mean,
101,
he
the
was
trade
friends
expression
with
101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on
Oh,
first down.
no flag?
And make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the
Basically,
advantage.
everybody
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the
He's a little
25.
white man. He's racist or is
On
like
second down, it's Coleman.
No, he was
Not much to speak of. Call it a
broke out
1-yard
for
gain up to the
something.
26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
To throw on third down. Murray.
Oh, my God.
He'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Better fair catch.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Where's Carter? I want to put him in.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're coming up on their second drive of the game. Had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Got his man, it's Eifert.
I got fucking beat out by
Gets to him
Eifert.
after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's beautiful.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get
Oh,
him.
what?
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Why Porzingis built like that?
Dalton. He's going to have the
Oh,
hook
this
up
nigga
to
John
Ross.
Ross is fast as shit. He just going like...
In for a Cincinnati score.
He got skinny
John
legs.
Ross. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bullet good on the extra point, and that'll make the score.
Nah, Mo
14-6.
Bamba probably has skinny legs. Nah, I'm pretty sure actually Mo Bamba got skinny ass legs.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yeah. First bucket of the beat.
Ready to go with their next
Yo,
drive.
why
At
are
the
they
line,
like
the
just
Cardinal
playing what's his
offense
name so
already
much?
down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12
Everyone's
and
just
24,
getting
25
hella like
plays.
snaps.
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay
Wait,
with
is that
it. I don't
Livingston?
think they'll abandon
Is
it
that-
just yet and try and generate some offense on this
Chris
drive.
Livingston,
Anything,
the one
at
that
least
was
3
that a
points,
rookie?
get that 0 off the board.
Oh,
5
you got
yards
him?
is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I was looking at him. I scouted him, but I decided to go with
From
my
our
rookie
experience
instead.
together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down,
This is why.
I got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
On second down, this is Edmonds. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down. Last year as a rookie, Edmonds got more action than most people anticipated as David Johnson's backup. 80 touches, 60 of them on the ground, 20 through the air. 4th-round pick in 2018.
That was crazy.
A whopping 5,800 rushing yards during his college career. They think his future's bright in Arizona. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish.
Come on,
and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down.
And they're guarding each other.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Oh, yeah, lock that up.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
I'm not going to lie. That Chris Livingston got, when I was scouting him, I saw too many holes in his game, so I put him kind of low on draft board. If I even put him there at all. But after I saw he got drafted, my scouts were wrong. He's nice. Like, he's a well-rounded player.
I was on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive.
Yeah, but my scouts messed up on my rookie too. He turned out better than what my scouts said too. Because they said that he couldn't see threes, but after I drafted him, he could see threes.
Oh my lord, bro. I literally had circle wide
was the safety,
open.
Jesse Bates. Problems on
That's
3rd down so
literally a
far in this
touchdown
first
right there.
half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd
I really
down.
should have had a touchdown right there.
Now that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points.
And I wasn't even pressured till I finished anything.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked it to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton escaping the pressure.
Bro, he was doing Alfred Williams here. That was you should literally.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
I didn't even know who that was.
Dalton here from the gun.
Yeah, I know.
Dumps it off to Mixon.
Oh my God.
Gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So Dalton now. Green brings it in. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. When A.J. Green is on the field, you never know what you're going to get, but it's usually exciting, and that was certainly exciting.
He's an elite route runner, has big-time speed, tremendous body control, and I love the way he reacts to the ball in the air. He locates the ball a lot faster than defensive backs. It makes plays on them, and they often turn out really, really good for Cincinnati Bengals.
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
First down, Cardinals.
Play fake. Murray. They'll roll him out right. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. But we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying...
He's got daylight. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And a rout is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team. That they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. A final shot before half from Murray. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. The nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups before we see it when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Jet sweep. Boyd with it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Open man is Ross, complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Bro, I stayed down and put my hands up, bro.
Throwing, Dalton. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Let's go.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. There he goes, right side. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I don't think this is going to be
Cincy
good.
offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford
I was
to just
hoping
bunker
that's
in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Oh, there we go. My D-line is fine.
Sometimes the defense makes a good play.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Dalton now to pass. On the screen.
Let's go, Meredith.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back to his own 19-yard line.
Plugging all the PS sports and
They'll
looking
wind up
yours in
losing
first.
4 yards on the play.
No, it doesn't matter. I think it's because Rich Kids has the newest model
The loss 5
PlayStation, so I
punts
don't
as
know.
he
I think
gets
that's
this
why
one
this
away. This is taken at the 23. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the 3rd now in New Orleans. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though.
Fine,
We'll
bro.
see what adjustments were made
that one time.
in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
They hit that crossing route really well.
Bro.
Excellent
Both
timing,
drop
puts it
outs are
right on him,
95,
and he
bro.
keeps
You
running.
touch him,
Turned it
he's going
upfield
to
for
the line.
good yardage.
You're not going to make the free throw.
Yeah, that's the bad part. I mean, we'll see what happens.
37 on
Hopefully he has
1st
an
and
easy
10.
free throw shot.
Did you see what he was doing?
They'll run on 1st down.
Oh, my
Edmonds.
God. I just got a toilet bowl with him,
And
man.
they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
There's still guards. I mean, you can trade with Kendall Walker.
Quarterbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge.
Helping you out.
The best ones know how to make the play.
I don't think I'm
and we
really
just
going
saw
to
an
that.
example of it right there.
Mark it out, shoots 3 for 9.
Officially
Yeah,
nothing
once
on
again,
that last run. They'll try again,
I lagged.
2nd and 10.
And I missed twice. This
From
is
the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
your ball.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage
I
of
thought he
blitzing
just
often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Oh, no. Wrong play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Is that the ball, bro?
Murray off play action. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
And this is caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Crazy. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
The person I'm going up against is I have been shooting 3 for 12. I've got my takeover
advantage. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Run, my boy. That's good.
They'll run with Edmonds again. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Let's go, Jared McKinnon. He didn't even get any snaps left. I have like 380 overall plus running backs in my team.
This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Come on, Ross. You the next one. You're about to get carried away. You don't produce
nothing
all.
Here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
For who, though? Send it.
They'll run it with Coleman. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Yes.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example. And now, obviously, they're in a great spot.
His age doesn't matter. Question mark. His position is, you don't know who Terrence Ross is?
Oh, Terrence Ross. I don't know who you're talking about.
Now you just don't get careless.
Then why did you say you wanted him?
Yeah, nigga, I still want him, but I just didn't know who you were talking about.
So you just wanted a random person that I did.
I thought he might have been like a young rookie. Something like that.
Terrence Ross, bro. He is 77.
Down now. Bernard.
I'll take a foot bag of chips.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Tyler Johnson barbecue.
The offense on 3rd down.
Yo, it is sad because Tyler Johnson, he really started playing good, and then he just fell off.
I'm saying, I like Tyler Johnson.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
He want me to
and he gets
come to
the
a final.
first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Come on! Another quarter? Oh,
10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Brandon, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had to run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Inconceivable means hard to conceive. like unbelievable. Unbelievable is like hard to believe, inconceivable, hard
He'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
But you have to say a different word
Bengals
because
on
if you don't
3rd
know
down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. And able to find Green. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Damn, I really should have scored that fucking
spot right now with a convincing lead. I think
TD,
this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
No lack of guts at all on that one. Normally in this situation in the red zone, that type of play isn't running. I think they're trying to catch the defense off guard. And also break tendency. No one really runs that type of a play. Guess what? We are. Let's see how you handle it.
Screenplay, Anderson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And a screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up the 4th down.
Without the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together. And they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know this league, you can never have enough.
He made that?
This widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Yeah, he made it, nigga.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, no, let's not.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
That's what you get, because I told you that you want to keep
They
playing.
fake the handoff. Now Murray. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and the Bengals grab it. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
Come on, man. He's running right into me, man.
And they will take a knee here.
The
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how
really had a touchdown, like 2 of them earlier.
Whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
No, come on, man.
So for Cincinnati, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss.
What the fuck? I ain't about that monkey business.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would do like the belly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow.
I'm not about that monkey business.
He missed that? Bro.
Yeah, it sounds like you're having a tough time with it.
I'm good, man. just a few unfortunate situations that are really throwing me off.
Oh, superstar. Superstar for that boy.
Oh, I was about to say, bro.
I wonder if Jay ever looks at himself and looks at his brother. I wish I could be
No foul! No foul!
You good?
Bro, Jay, shut up. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion.
I need me a dinner. What's
gotta make your own decision. My word is James.
Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Let's go, Prince. Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. The young. Wow, bro. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow.
Number 24. I just want to know. Oh, it was Trevor Williams that dropped a pick in the beginning of the game. That's tough.
Hey.
It's on Whiteside.
Whiteside's been playing good for you this game, boy. Don't disrespect.
Ew, dude.
Alright, okay. Yeah. Run. Hey! Oh my gosh! Is that Whiteside again? Man, Whiteside has really been a test.
Jay, bro. I love your vocabulary, but shut up. The scene's been really annoying.
Oh my goodness. Yo. No, don't you drag. You definitely drag that. Bro, what is that, bro? What is that, bro?
What is that? Oh, he was lucky I beat that off the backboard.